What's going on, guys? It's Far From Lima here with my new mic, so we're testing it out and we're playing one of the greatest games ever made. You know that music. It's Final Fantasy VII. Not my personal favorite RPG on the PlayStation 1, but this game changed my life. Not that went on the Peace Corps or started being awesome, maybe, but I wasn't that big into video games. I played a little here and there, obviously a lot of Zelda, Mario Kart, GoldenEye, all that good stuff. But this game came and went. I missed it. Year and a half, 2 years after, just hanging out in Funcoland after school. My dad's like, yeah, you're not terrible. Here, let me get you a $20 game. I was like, cool. So I saw it on the shelf or in the magazine. Funcoland was weird. I don't even know how they sold stuff. But I was like, sure, Final Fantasy VII, $20, I'll take it. Went home being like, I've heard people ramble about this game. Let's see what all the fuss is about. I go home, pop it in, and it's good. I'm like, yeah, alright. I like that. Go to bed. Next day at school, I just couldn't shake this feeling. I needed to play it. A lot of it. Just thinking, characters, how it looked. Because it was still kind of early, Only a couple years on the PlayStation, so it still looked fantastic to me. And I just got home and just popped it in and just watched that opening little music scene for like 15 minutes. I don't know why. It just had me. And I just remember playing all weekend. People were like, Mike, come play hockey. I was like, nah, man. I got Earth to save. What are you fools doing? But after I played this game, I just consumed RPGs. Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX came out right after I beat this for the first time. Chrono Cross, Wild Arms, oh my god, everything. Vagrant Story. I could go on forever, and that's why I love the PlayStation 1. But to get to this game, these graphics age terribly. And it breaks my heart there will never be a remake, because Square is too stupid to see the easiest solution to everything. Because they're always complaining, it'd be so hard to redo this world, man. We're just Squaresoft, and we don't know how to do anything. Ooh, Square Enix, sorry guys. And I don't know why no one was like, hey man, I got a plan. Make it for the Vita or 3DS. Make it look like Bravely Default, or one of those games that look nice, but not PS4, PS3 nice. It wouldn't take you that long, and it would be a system seller. Oh man, Vita sales are down. What can we do? Remake Final Fantasy VII. You're stupid, and I don't like you. One of these days, Square, we're gonna be done with you. We're gonna be done. You have Final Fantasy 15, and that game sucks. We're all done. I'm just kidding. I'll love you forever. You used to just get me. Now you just don't. Even though I kind of like Lightning Returns. What? But we're jumping in the game here. We're probably only gonna play the opening scene. I really just want to test out my mic and also see if I can get my PS3 hooked up to my capture card. I think it's working. We'll have to see what it looks like when I save it to my computer and upload it and stuff. But Cloud, I still don't know how I feel about him as a hero as I gotten older. He's a pretty dumb idiot. Dumb? Big? Yeah, whatever. Get those potions. I told you. The stuff you remember is depressing. I shouldn't remember there's 2 potions on a dead guard there. The funny thing about this game is how nice it looks in battles. Like, look at this. Why couldn't they make the rest of the game look like that? Limitations, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know. If I could play the game and look just like this, I'd be fine. But then you get out of the game, or out of the battle system, and you just look so damn stupid. And I don't understand. I know it was super early, what, 97? Maybe winter, and probably even earlier in Japan? Like, it's beautiful in there. Even now, I'm like, yeah, I don't hate it. But when you get outside, right here, this jarring little thing, you look like a fool. Look at me. It's terrible. Square, get off your ass and do something. I know you got your little PC remake coming, whatever that is. Nobody cares. You're not getting my money. Maybe you are if you got great trophy support. Stupid Square. I remember when I first played this, this level felt like it was forever. I took like an hour and a half to get through this. I don't know if I was running around like an idiot, got lost. Maybe there's just no map in this game. I know how to handle it. I was playing Resident Evil, Zelda, maps. This game, nah, man. Go walk around and see how it goes. They would never do that these days. No, Barret. You're so generic, I love it. I used to change their names a lot as a kid. I don't know why. It's so stupid. I was like, oh man, you know Aeris? I was like, oh, you mean Lily? And they're like, who? I was like, what? Yeah. Look at those sweet graphics. The building is just beautiful. Brings a tear to your eye. But I thought I'd play this so I can get a video out because I'm a little behind schedule on 2 of the reviews I'm working on. I really have to try to get them done, or at least partway done this weekend, so I can get ready for Final Fantasy Type 0, and then jump right into Bloodborne. Because those games seem meaty, and that's a tough thing to get through. Especially Bloodborne. I'm hoping that game is freaking fantastic, because I like the Souls series, but I'm okay at it. I'm not great, but I think a little faster combat might go towards me a little. I love my Devil May Cries, God of War solid, all that stuff. So give me better combat. Oh no, he said Dark Souls is bad combat. Flame him. It's got clunky combat. Shut up. I beat it. Played a lot of the second one. I didn't like it. Quiet. Wedge and Jesse don't make any sense to me. I mean, Biggs and Wedge, obviously. Jesse's the boy, girl? They got the long hair up there. What is he? Someone explain that to me. Don't mind me messing with these controls. Doing sweet stuff, guys. I think when I first picked it up when I was real little, like I said, this is the only thing I did, was the plant. So it felt like it lasted years. I don't know, it got me hooked. And I wouldn't have played so many games that I played years on, story-driven games like Metal Gear Solid. I was like, oh, it's got a cool story, I'm in. Anything story-driven. Now that recently I'm playing a lot of adventure games. I'm playing those Dreamfall games. What else? Walking Dead, Life is Strange. I don't know, man. This game did change my life. Probably for terrible. My parents hate how many video games I play. But I don't know. I like that I play a lot of games. I think broaden my horizon. I'm not a news guy. I don't care what's going on out there. I know that's a terrible thing to say. When the apocalypse starts and it's out in front of my house, like, I care what's going on now. I don't know. Video games just get me. Escape from life. Especially a game like this, a long RPG, JRPG, you just forget about everything. You don't care. You got a big test, you're stressed out about work, you gave up a terrible goal in hockey. Like, it's just, come and you play. That's why I do play a little multiplayer, but I don't love it, because I get so stressed out over that shit, Raiding Destiny and stuff, playing 9-hour, sessions. I want to die. You jump into playing RPG, they're not too hard, you just kind of enjoy it. And there's something special about that. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. That elevator's gonna be the death of me. We've got a planet to save. Once we figure out this damn elevator, we'll get to saving the planet, guys. This freaking circle is the main one. I just can't. Why was you doing that back in the days? I think Final Fantasy Tactics was like that. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics. That game is so good. I definitely should throw that on for a little bit. I don't have 70 hours to play a really hard tactics game, but that game is... Talk about wasting your ideas and talent. Where is Final Fantasy Tactics for Left 3? I know they had that Game Boy Advance game. Maybe one more? Because that game, speaking of games I didn't really understand when I was a kid, was Final Fantasy Tactics. I didn't know who I was fighting, what I was doing. Now, better stories. Before I played Final Fantasy VII, I was at my friend's house, and I thought we were supposed to be fighting Barret. I was so confused about turn-based combat. I was like, yeah, man, get that black guy. Probably got called a racist. Didn't go well, but I love you, Barret. Forever. I don't know, this game, I don't have anything to say about it, but as you see, it just makes you feel happy playing it again. I told you I would probably never put 70 hours into this game again, but even just to throw it on, I have it on my Vita, play the opening scene. I know a lot of people do that, and just remember when video games were simple before all these, politics, Gamergate, all this crap no one cares about, man. Like, they're just like, oh, I made a cool game. Let's all go play it and talk about it. Yeah, Jesse, I know how to climb. I think. Wait, what did he say? Man, the music, I'm pretty impressed actually. The music holds up pretty well. I don't know if it's because they put it on CDs or something. So no, Super Nintendo had some solid music, those Donkey Kong jams I love. But, oh my god, these ladders, elevators. But, definitely probably one of the most nostalgic games probably ever. This one, GoldenEye, even some of the early Tony Hawks, things I just put hours into as a kid that I don't think I could ever even touch. Like, I love playing, my Skyrim's, getting lost in that. Even some of the new Tales games. But Square Soft back in the day just had it. Now, nonetheless, Square Enix, I don't know if that's to blame the merger, but even Enix had some great games. The Dragon Warriors and Quest, like, I don't know why they're making the new Dragon Quest Warrior into, what is it, the Dynasty Warriors game. It also looks like an MMO now, another one. Like, come on, guys. Like, Dragon Quest 8 is so good. I need a better copy of that. I have a messed up copy, someone gave it to me, and I would love to see that get HD'd or just even put on the PS3 so I can download it digitally and play it again, because that's a long and hard one that that I have trouble getting through. Wow, I just can't stop saying these things. But I get further and further in that game. I didn't beat that game. Most RPGs I do manage to finish, but near the end, I was getting my ass kicked by just random enemies. Like, I'm sailing around on my boat, and just things were getting out of hand. Now, let's deal with this scorpion boss again. Something about his tail raising up, attacking me, and they don't speak English. He's like, attack the tail, you'll die. What? English Barret. These bosses destroyed me. I was so bad at this game. It took me 3 separate times, over a couple months, status, starting over to really get the hang of it. I don't know, there was just something strategic about it. My, what was like 12, 13-year-old brain, I hope it was 14, it was getting old there, couldn't understand tactics. Like, it's so simple, you seem to be barely doing anything but bolt on a electronic guy. That's easy to remember, but Barret's having a little trouble with the potions. I don't know, I wasn't good at managing my items. Something I just couldn't get RPGs. I also played Mario RPG before this. I didn't understand it. It was like, why am I not jumping on things? The only RPG, actually, any turn-based RPG I played before was Pokemon Yellow. I just didn't get RPGs. I gotta wait for this fool. But, the game that got me into stories, that probably made me like this game so much, is Illusions of Gaia on the Super Nintendo. Very story-driven action RPG, which I was big into for a while. Yeah, just hurry up and do your thing, man. You coming, bro? There it is. Dilly down here. Battle music is pretty fantastic in this, I'd say. Not as good as 9's, maybe even 8's. Laguna's battle music? Yeah, whenever you went to play Laguna, oh man, he had some music that was insane. I can't even remember it, but I'm just getting a big old grin on my face thinking about it. But I definitely think 8 is the black sheep of the 3 on the PS, or 4? What kind of tactics? Yeah, the 4 on the PS3. I didn't like it at first, also because I was an idiot as a child. The junction system made no sense to me. Probably took me, 2 times to master that as well. Go through it, I was just summoning everything. I think that's bad for your characters. They, die. They, forget stuff. It's confusing. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this gun equipped fast. Let's see if my hand still got it. Okay, stop dilly dying. There we go. What do they call him? Derek? Ooh, I like that name. Write that one down, guys. Oh, jeez. Whew, close one. But, my preferable, is that a word? Am I saying it right? Nope, probably not. Anyway, my preferred Final Fantasy on the PS1 is actually Final Fantasy 9. I think it just aged the best. Forever it was Final Fantasy 7. And then 8 for a day, once I got 8. So, I don't know, there's some cool stuff in it. We'll talk about 8 one day as well. But, wow, where was I going with this? Oh, 9. It aged just fantastic. The art, I don't know, going back to fantasy, even though I only dabbled with 4, 5, and 6 after I played 7, it just, something about it. I also liked Zayden more than Cloud and Squall. Simple dude, likes having fun. I loved it. Freaking Cloud and Squall, they're probably cool looking, I'll give them that. But they're just emo little losers, man. Oh, thanks Grimace, way to ruin my shot. That's my boy Lee. I don't know if we can call him my boy, but I love you, Lee. Used to tear it up in the World of Warcraft back in the days. He hated people as much as I did. I appreciated that. back attack. Come on, oh, what's the quick? Oh, you pretend to run and then you switch your backs around. Why do I remember these things? The game I am reviewing, or starting to finally review, I finally started up before, was Chrono Cross. That is my favorite RPG on the PlayStation 1. Probably, well, it is the prettiest looking one, made by Squaresoft when they had their shit together. And it ages fantastic, but as I got older, games that were 50, 60 hours, I just couldn't sit down and play. I even do it time, you know, you got some time here and there. But I just didn't have the attention anymore to be like, oh, 70 hours, I could play one game for that. And Chrono Cross has the perfect balance of it could be 40, 50 hours, or it could be 15 hours, do a quick run through. And the combat is fantastic. I don't even know how to describe it. When I go through the review, I'll have to find a better way to describe it. We build up almost combos. I know people think it's the black sheep of the Chrono Saga. There's 2 games. Anyway, I still love Chrono Trigger, but I think Chrono Cross just nailed so many things right. And I really don't think it gets the respect it deserves. That's why I'm doing a review. My first retro one. I'll probably do some more retros. But as I said, some of the longer ones, like Final Fantasy, got 60 hours. It's insane, man. That's crazy time. But I love to know some people on Facebook as well in the YouTube comments what your favorite Final Fantasy is. Because I know a lot of people like 10. I do love 10. I just played through 10 on the HD version last March, about a year ago. And I forgot how good that game was, to be honest. It is sexy as hell. There's still some cheesiness, but their first attempt with voice acting, not terrible. You know, compared to other things that have just jumped in and failed miserably. And I know everyone's making fun of me, but I like 10-2. It's not perfect. I got bored and didn't finish it. But in terms of gameplay, 10-2 is almost a masterpiece. The story's stupid. The characters are stupid. Everything's stupid. But when you're just beating up enemies, collecting items, the dress spheres, which should just be called job system, is perfect. Absolute perfect. But, PS2, that is another hard one to get behind, because that is probably closer to the golden ages of RPGs. Well, not golden age, where they're pumping them out left and right. And I wanted to play them all. Dark Cloud, Dragon Warrior Quest? I'm gonna go Quest. And what else is there? Oh, the Shadow Heart series. I gotta find a way to get my PS2 hooked up to my capture card. Might be a little work. Because those games are also a games trilogy. Yeah, trilogy. That I would love to touch on, because it is an overlooked, amazing combat system, a dark RPG that not too many RPGs do. You know, it's always happy and yay, even though we technically committed terrorist acts right there. It's a little lighthearted RPG besides that. The Radiata Stories on the PS2, overlooked RPG that I would love to do some time with. Also, another reason why that is probably my favorite PS2 RPG, Radiata, is also kind of short, like Chrono Cross. You could collect characters, different branching paths, so you can play it twice and get your money's worth. But I love a good 25, 30 hour RPG. That's why I loved South Park last March. 15 hours, and it's just perfect, man. Not great replayability, but you can always join the elves or the other people to get your money's worth. You know, everyone was in a tizzy about the order's length. I just did my review on the order. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But it had nothing to do with the time. Like, it just wasn't perfect, and it wasn't terrible. But you give me a good 10-hour game that gives me one reason to play again. Not even a lot of reasons. Just a little. Even if it's just good trophies, I will come back and play it. But, people don't want to put 100 hours in. Like, I love Skyrim, but every time I play it, I get 30 hours in and I quit. I'm like, I am bored. I don't want to play this. You better get out of here. I don't want no flowers. Cloud plays hard to get. With the ladies. Oh, Cloud. Now, we're about 20 minutes in, so I think we're going to cut it here. I'll probably get to the save point myself. I don't want to bore you guys anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more Final Fantasy VII, don't be afraid to post or even just message me on Facebook or YouTube. And let me guys, wow, that was terrible. Let me know what you want to see, alright? Take it easy, guys.